Have you ever thought to yourself, I would buy that if only I had the money? You're not alone. The desire to have it now becomes more powerful than the fear of going into debt. Yet, that's exactly what happens. Without a savings plan in place, your impulse purchases can lead you to financial ruin. The buy it now and pay for it later strategy will always get you into trouble. Everyone understands that saving is the foundation to financial success. But 2 out of 3 adults today have less than $1,000 in a savings account. In addition, almost half of those people would have to resort to borrowing money in order to pay for something unexpected. This ends up costing you a lot more money in the long run when you account for paying interest. In today's video, you'll learn 6 tricks to help boost your savings faster and help lessen the risk of you becoming another debt casualty. But before we begin, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, let the savings begin. In order to be successful at saving money, you should implement a combination of habits and practices that pay off over time. It takes discipline and commitment to build a healthy savings. This isn't a practice that you apply on occasion. Let's look at the 6 tricks to help you save money at a faster pace and become part of your daily habit. The first trick is to start a monthly budget. Doing this will bring savings the fastest, even if they're small. Track your expenses like rent, utilities, credit card payments, student loans, or any other monthly bills you may have. Allocate a spending limit for miscellaneous items like entertainment, dining out, groceries, or any home improvement. A monthly budget shows how much you're spending and where to make cuts in order to put more savings away. For example, if you buy a clothing item each week, perhaps you can change that spending habit to once a month instead. The same can go for dining out. If you tend to go out to eat 3 or 4 times a week, perhaps you limit that to half, or only once a week. Oftentimes, you don't realize how much you're spending. The more you can cut back, the more you can save. This is why budgeting is important. It creates a habit of frugality and accountability. Another way you can save is to stop useless spending. Try to identify what triggers your need to shop for things that are not essential. Typical causes for this can be social media or boredom. Find an activity like exercise or reading to replace that urge to spend money needlessly. You can easily replace one habit for another. It just takes practice. But, if you still find yourself struggling to replace your spending habit with something else, another option is to apply the 2-week rule. This rule simply means that you wait 14 days before you commit to a purchase. It allows you to cut back on impulse spending. If you're shopping online, for example, and you place items in your cart, wait 14 days before you buy them. This provides plenty of time to rethink making that purchase. And, if you find something in a store you like, apply the same 14-day rule before you return. Although budgeting is important, you cannot budget your way into wealth. We've been taught since grade school that the best way to financial success is to go to college, get a good job, and build your career. However, following that model limits your option to find additional ways to generate income. It's very simple. If you add a second or third stream of income, you make more money, which results in more savings. Today, there are more options than ever before to find some type of side hustle. Plenty of people with full-time jobs find additional freelance opportunities or side hustles that build additional income over time. Things like driving delivery routes, starting online businesses, or teaching new skills. The options are endless. Take the time to investigate how you can find ways to generate additional income. The next way to save money faster is to think differently. When you believe in your earning potential, you change your mindset. It puts you into action. By setting specific financial goals, you ultimately become aware of the everyday decisions you make and how they impact your savings goals in a positive or negative way. Another way to change how you think about money is to forgive yourself for past mistakes. Simply make the decision to start a new chapter and don't look back. Don't ever compare yourself to others. Forget about what they're doing and focus on your own progress. Remember, you alone set your savings goals, and you set the timeline. The next trick to saving money faster is to treat your savings like an expense. When you do this, it helps you prioritize your contributions and reduces your temptation to spend. Think of it as paying yourself first. Once you've determined your monthly budget, decide how much money you would like to set aside each month and place into your savings. The best way to put this into practice is to have it automated. Have a chosen amount of money transferred automatically from your checking into your savings. This ensures that you follow through with the commitment of building your savings account, or perhaps starting an emergency fund. You can also use the automated savings to build a fun account. A good use for this type of savings is purchasing things you want in the future, such as a vacation or a new car. However you choose to generate savings, just remember it starts by paying yourself first. The last tip to saving money faster is, don't give up. Everyone's perspective about saving money is unique. Some people feel they aren't saving fast enough, while others have trouble saving anything at all. It doesn't matter where you are in the savings process. Simply understand that you define your own rules. Many of us come from backgrounds that provided little or no financial structure. Because of this, we've learned habits that are difficult to break. In addition, we're constantly being exposed to other people's spending through social media. We continue to compare ourselves to others, and we associate spending with happiness. The best thing you can do to correct your course of action is to be kind to yourself. Focus on changing any bad habits you've learned along the way. Whether it's spending too much or saving too little, you can always adjust your saving goals going forward. So, use these tips as a guide to help you save money faster. Action now will result in success later. Hopefully this video introduced faster ways to save money you found to be helpful. Start by setting a monthly budget and use it to your advantage. Continue to track your spending habits. As you replace your urge to spend with another activity, you significantly improve your saving success. Always question your desire to purchase. Implement the 14-day rule and make that a habit. Create a savings plan you can work with. It doesn't matter how large or small your plan is. Without it, you may run the risk of going into debt. However, you can avoid this issue entirely, as long as your savings plan begins with paying yourself first. Remember, the habits you choose affect all areas of your life. So, make the goal of saving money a habit you follow every day. Thanks for watching. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. You can also check out more financial tips by clicking the video link on screen.